What's up everybody, my name is What Is This BS, and today we'll be talking about how big of difference different tuning setups make to your car. For example, how big difference does Gearbox make to your car? How big difference tuned out limited slip differential makes to your car? And how big difference suspension tune makes to your car? Before we start, what do you think? How big impact does it make to tune your car? Leave it in the comments below. So for the track I will choose Lago Maggiore because that's the one I'm most consistent with, so we won't get as much human error there. And for a car I will take Toyota FT1. With each setup I will make around 5, 6, 7 laps, and from those we will take two values. The one will be the best lap that I got, and the second one will be the best lap that I could get, combining all the best sectors that I got. Alright, we will start with stock settings, of course, to see how the car performs without any tuning at all. So let's do that, and let's see what we can get. Alright, after 4 decent laps, the best lap I got was 157.8, and the best lap I could get combining all the best sectors was 157.0. Let's see if we can improve this by tuning out the gearbox first. To tune gearbox we will use the same method that I'm using in my how to tune gearbox video, but maybe just not as accurate as I'm doing in that one. So let's see the difference now. So after 5 laps of tuning out the gearbox, the best lap I got was 157.4. Not so big of a difference, but if we combine all the best sectors, the time I got was 156.1, and that's almost a second difference between the gearbox setup and the stock setup. Let's see what we can do with the limited slip differential. So with limited slip differential I made 7 laps, but the best time I got was already in the second lap, 156.6 seconds, and the best time combined would be 156.4 seconds. So more than half a second of a difference between limited slip differential and stock setup. Personally, I think the biggest impact we will have from suspension tune-up. Let's see if that holds true. So after 5 laps with suspension tuning, the best lap I got was 156.1, and the best lap combined of sectors would be 155.9. So indeed, that's not a huge difference from the gearbox setup, but suspension setup wins by a small margin. But what if we would combine all these three together? Let's see how big of a difference does that make. So after 6 laps, the best lap I got was 155.7, and the best possible time I could have got was 155.3. So that's better than any of the setups that we did before, but not as big difference as I imagined, because it's only 0.4 seconds better than the suspension tune-up alone. The key difference here is, if we look at the times, all 6 laps are quite stable. The first lap 158, the second 156.6, then I got two drops, 157.1 and 157.1 as well. Then I increased the time to 156.0, and then I got the best time 155.7. If you look back to times that we got with suspension, you can see the second and the third lap, we can see that I made the first lap as the best one, 156.1. Then I had 2 laps with the mistakes where I got only 2 minutes, and then again I made 156.5, and then I made another mistake, smaller mistake, and made 158.2 seconds, and it was way harder to control the car. Yes, you could get excellent time, but with a higher risk. But when we combine all three tune setups in one, we could get great time with less risk. Quick question, do you use tuning options in GT Sport? Leave it in the comments below and comment how much of a big difference does it make for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, until the next time.